Hello? Anyways. Hello? Alright. Anyways, hello everyone, it's me, Gamer Site, and we're back on the video. Today we're playing some Madden 17. Franchise mode. So yeah, let's get into the video. So yeah, I wonder if it could take less to load.
Hello, everyone.
Alright,
Nothing on the scoreboard, 0-0 as the offense gets ready to take over the football. On second down, here's Tannehill being chased out left. And that is incomplete.
Alright.
Devontae Parker, the intended receiver, and now it's third down.
Oh, man, that was close. The opportunity to change momentum, big play, right in his hands, unable to come down with it.
A sigh of relief, no doubt, on offense that fell harmlessly to the ground. Complete to Parker, left side. They get only 4 that time as that leads us to a fourth down.
So much about offense is what you call hidden yardage. You know, you throw the ball to someone, they catch it, and then they can make a big play. You know, they create a play, run after catch. They did a really nice job there of limiting that and keeping him from a first down.
Yeah, stopped him in his tracks.
Let's go
And he
first.
finds Stills, complete.
Let's go.
And he's got the first down yardage as he brings this up to the 47. I don't know if I agree with that. I guess they don't care if I agree with that. But, boy, you have to be surprised by that, right?
I definitely was surprised.
And no escaping this time as he'll go down. They got him for a sack. They overload him that time on the safety blitz, and he winds up being dropped for a loss of 7.
And plays like that really hurt play calling. They had a really nice gain on the previous play, but gave about half the yardage back on the sack. Excellent pressure up front. Nowhere to go with the football. Down he goes.
He's going to rifle one.
Let's
It's
go.
caught inside the 25. And all the way in for a Miami touchdown.
Yeah.
Devontae Parker, his 17th touchdown now. So this offense will head back out there already in excellent field position thanks to the interception. And the Dolphins offense now ready to go back out on the field. Tannehill, and that last drive,
get that, catch it, catch
but
it.
not just that, they had a great air attack going. Do they stick with that?
I would think that they would, because if they were confident enough to do it on the last drive, starting backed up in their own territory, why would you change anything? They've got to be confident about what they're presenting and continue to do so.
Yeah, because the secondary, they really look clueless.
And that was amazing because that drive went and went, no adjustments, and no big plays by the defense to knock the ball away.
Well, good field position to start the drive, but under the gun now here on 3rd and 8. Throwing on 3rd down, Tannehill. That's caught by Parker. And he's brought down, but not before reaching the 8-yard line. These guys told us, these guys being the coaches, they wanted to really stretch the field, get the ball down deep. They were able to do that here.
And you know, when you stretch the field, you often leave guys in one-on-one situations, and that allows your better athletes to go up and get the football. I love the preparation that they put into this. They made it a priority, and they got what they expected. That was a difficult catch, and I admire the fact that he actually caught the football, worked so hard to get his feet down in bounds, tried to do the toe tap. My dad's an accomplished tap dancer. I'm not sure he would have got.
Blitz coming, and down he goes. DeForest Buckner, the first-round pick from Oregon, in there to get him, and that's sack number 8 for him on the year.
Well, this defensive unit certainly picked a great time to make a stand. Back-to-back sacks, starting with 1st and goal. I have to believe that they'll continue to bring the pressure on 3rd down.
And he'll be brought down this time at the 5-yard line.
Well, partner, nothing comes open here, so he decides to escape out of there, and he doesn't pick up a first down, but he does gain additional yardage to set up a possible field goal attempt if they decide to go that route.
They come out 5 wide, 3 of them to the right side.
Hey, he's wide open. Oh, shit!
Incomplete.
All the practice, a play like that will absolutely break your heart. They had everything they wanted, just unable to complete it. In the end zone, a big-time drop.
Tannehill on the left side. This is Stills. And he will lose yardage and be backed up to the 24. That's going to go as a loss of a yard, and it'll be second down.
Now, that was well defended, and as a cornerback, what you're taught when you see a wide receiver screen, either you get underneath the play before the blocking forms, or you're going to have to fight your way through it by getting through some blocks.
Devontae Parker past the 20. And all the way in for a Miami touchdown. Devontae Parker, 76 yards. And the Dolphins strike. And we drop you into the start of this next possession. The score, 7-0. The Dolphins offense now heads back on the field. And that recipe on their last drive that resulted in a touchdown looked pretty good, so they'll be hoping to do that once more.
And it takes me back to when we sat with the offensive coordinator and the head coach. They felt pretty good about their game plan and thought there were some holes in the defense, and they exploited them the last time out. Let's see if they can come back and put together a similar drive.
And we'll see if they can do just that. Here's Tannehill now on second down. It's complete. Stills. Wow, evasive.
Make a miss.
A good pickup there, 26 yards. And with that completion, he's now north of 200 yards here in the first half. Boy, a tough start for the secondary defensively.
It is, and it's got to put a dent in their confidence. And, you know, you always want to keep that up and feel like you can always bounce back after plays. But with the kind of numbers he's putting up here, it's starting to wear on them a little bit, I think. So they're looking at each other and trying to figure out what defense will work and how can they play better without getting beat deep for big passes.
And now they're in the hurry-up. Again, Tannehill. And he fires one incomplete. Devontae Parker was the intended receiver. And it's 3rd and short.
Well, he did almost everything right. Excellent coverage, breaks on the football, just unable to haul it in and take it the other way. So he dropped an interception. The key for him now, don't dwell on it. Just move on to the next play.
And this is caught at the 8. A pickup of 24 on the 3rd down conversion.
And fits the exact right word. Over the middle, there's almost always traffic. So anytime you're a receiver in that area, you're not just focused on catching the football. You're wondering where the collision's going to come from, right? Because it's almost always...
Touchdown!
He's got it! Touchdown, Dolphins! Devontae Parker on his way to a monster game. 3 first-half touchdowns. And the Dolphins are able to grow their lead. So not only is that his 3rd touchdown catch of the game, he's done it here in the first half.
I'm not sure.
Now following the interception, this offense will get another shot at it as they'll quickly head back onto the field. Out comes the Miami offensive unit now. They get set to take over. And they'll be looking to build off of a nice drive last time, a drive that really relied on the quarterback.
Making good decisions, distributing the ball well, distributing it accurately, keeping it away from danger. A really nicely run drive.
But now the defense, what adjustments do they need to make in the passing game?
Pass rush, pass rush, pass rush. Whether it's the guys up front or maybe you bring additional guys, but you've got to disrupt the timing of them throwing the football.
We'll see if they can disrupt it here. Now Tannehill. It's complete to Parker, left side. And he's able to get this one down to the 40-yard line. 15 yards through the air and a first down. So in the second quarter, he's already up over 100 yards receiving now.
And isn't 100 the magic number for a really good game for a receiver? So you got a chance to really shatter that and have a profound effect on this game.
Right here.
Here's Tannehill. Got a man. It's caught inside the 10. And he'll take this into the end zone for a Dolphins touchdown. And we drop you into the start of this next possession. The score, 7-0. So here are the Dolphins now. They get ready for their first possession of the second half. They have the lead here. Well, we talk a lot about pregame speeches. What are halftime speeches like?
For the most part, not nearly as emotional. They're a lot more clinical. Every now and then, though, they'll get after you if they think they need to light a fire. But in this case, let's go into the virtual locker room, because here's what I think happened. They got in there and they said, listen, let's take control right away.
Yeah,
defense, we got the lead. Defense,
Devontae Parker wide open.
Points, turn the ball back over.
Yes,
He's
sir.
got it at the 15. And all the way in for a Miami touchdown. Devontae Parker. So the football will be at the 25-yard line as this offense gets set to take over. Out comes the Dolphin offense now as they get set to take over here. They come out 5 wide, 3 of them to the right side. Back to throw, Tannehill. On
Marshall,
the run, he'll let this go deep right side. His tight end, Jordan Cameron, the intended target. And it's second down.
On every offensive coordinator, every play caller sheet, they have about 5 or 6 plays per game that they call shot plays or big plays, and you don't get many opportunities to dial them up, and they just did.
Nowhere to escape, and he goes down.
Yeah, I knew it. Face mask. So why is he so low? His voice.
Charles, I know it's hard when live bullets are flying, but you cannot keep your hand up around the face mask area.
It is absolutely inexcusable nowadays. We talk about target areas all the time. You have to aim lower so that your hand doesn't get involved in the face mask.
Surveying the field. And a scary incompletion, almost picked off. It would have been their first INT of the game. Instead, second down.
Well, partner, I think the defensive fellas got the memo, and they decided to cover him on that play.
Yeah, he's already up over 100 yards in this game. They tried a deep shot, couldn't get it.
Yeah, when you've had that much success, finally someone said, let's try and put a stop to it and put people on him.
And he's taken down, but not before getting this across midfield and just shy of the 40. And he is picking up right where he left off a week ago. I wrote down, so funny here on my notes, what he said last week. And after we talked to him about the good game, he said, I will do it again. And I wrote those words down, and he's done it again.
And it's not...
He will take it in for a Dolphins touchdown. Kenny Stills with his 14th touchdown of the year, second of the game. Offense back out onto the field as they'll take over here in the final minute of this third quarter. So now here come the Dolphins. And they were able to punch it in the end zone last time. They'll be looking to do that again here for the defense.
Devontae Parker wide open.
Be looking to stop. Oh, this is taken in. It's complete. 20, 10, 5, and all the way in for a Miami touchdown. Devontae Parker. After an excellent punt, this offense in a tough spot down inside their own 5. And out come the Dolphins now. And following that long touchdown pass, a one-play drive last time, let's see if the defense, you know they're ready. They don't want that to happen again.
And you would have thought they would have been ready the last time. That's what you work on all the time. Make sure that no one gets behind you. That's the cardinal sin of defense, not giving up the long pass. They did. Let's see how they adjust.
They come out here in the eye. Now a play fake here on first down. Eluding the pressure right. It'll be a 3-yard gain, and it'll make it a second down.
How about a tip of the cap to the defense? They're working against a very mobile quarterback, but all day long they've kept him under wraps. And on that play, they held him to a short gain.
To throw is Tannehill, finding time. And he's going to be grabbed and pulled down. The first-round pick from a year ago, Eric Armstead. He's the one that got to him. He takes him down. Loss of 9. So 3rd and 15 and an extra defensive back in the game now.
Flooding the passing lanes.
Now it's Tannehill. And incomplete. The contact made the ball roam free and brings up 4th down.
I guess they figure with a guy who is that hot downfield, who knows how to get the ball into the end zone, you throw it up and give him every opportunity, even though that one fell incomplete.
Yeah, he's already been in the end zone multiple times. And look at this. It's a fake.
Still.
And this is incomplete. A huge gamble, and it does not pay.
Oh. Hey, this was field goal.
So the football will be at the 25-yard line as this offense gets set to take over. The Dolphins offense now working their way back onto the field. And on that last drive, went for it on fourth, turned it over. A good job by their defense, though. They held him to 3, but this offense, they've got to be a little bit better, a little bit more careful here.
And sometimes when you see the balls on fourth down, when they decide to go for it, it's not necessarily the coach saying, I believe in my offense. Sometimes the coach saying, I believe in my defense. I can afford to go for it here because if we don't get it, I don't think we'll give up more than 3. And that's exactly what happened there.
You think that factored in?
I do. I think that he had that in his mind going into the game, that I'm going to be aggressive on offense because I know I've got a defense that can hold up their end.
This one caught. Jordan Cameron, 15 yards through the air on a first down. And looking to put this game on ice in the fourth quarter, but still not afraid to throw it as they show there.
You want to play the game with confidence, and they have a guy who's in control right now. Their trigger guy throwing it, they feel just as confident with him doing that as they would if they tried to run the ball and run the clock out.
5 yards is the tally on first down. That brings up 2nd and 5. And they're going to hurry back to the line now.
And that's exactly what you want on a first down run.
Sims,
Pick
get
up
open.
5 yards, bring up 2nd and 5. The defensive line, though, they've got to figure out a way to out-leverage the guys up front because the offensive line is winning at the point of attack. As tight ends go, he might not provide the super flashy plays very often, but he's pretty reliable, usually an excellent target, and normally catches what's thrown to him, but he didn't on that play.
Tannehill now to throw. On the left side, this is Stills. And he gets it down to the 48, enough for the first.
I like watching the wide receiver screen because it's a real teamwork play. Because guess what? The guy catching the ball, he'll get all the credit. But how about the people have to block in front of him, either fellow receivers or offensive linemen? That makes that play a really nice timing play, and sometimes it can break big.
So the Dolphins have it as we welcome you back in. And they have just about put this one on ice as they've got it here, 1st and 10. Tannehill now, they give to Ajayi. And he's going to be stopped up at about the 47-yard line. Just a yard on the pickup there, and it'll bring up a 2nd and 9.
Partner, we know today's NFL is really built around the guy throwing the football. But these short runs, they still pay dividends because they can take their toll.
And this is taken in at the 5. And he takes it down deep into enemy territory. So another catch, more yards, and now enough yards to break the single-game record.
It seemed inevitable the way this game went that the yards record would fall, and we got to see it. We got to witness it, and the crowd is so excited to watch another NFL record fall.
Take Carradine in there to pick up his 2nd sack now of the afternoon. And the offense moving quickly to the line. Tannehill going to throw it, and he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete.
It's a tried-and-true formula, and I don't think it'll change for as long as we play football. If someone's trying to throw the ball and you can put pressure on them and make it tough, that's only going to help your defense.
Yeah, he's since being hurried. And this will be caught.
Touchdown,
and the carnage continues. It's another touchdown. And we drop you into the start of this next possession. The score, 7-0. And the Dolphins getting set to go here. They have the big lead here late. They protected their home turf well, didn't they?
They certainly did, partner. And just think about how good that feels because every team has a goal when they start the year to win at home. All right, and sometimes you don't win all of them, but they managed to get that done today. Just think about your routine stays the same. Everything's familiar. You feel right going into the game, and they translated that into a win.
They did indeed. They protected the home field, and now the final stages. And a nice gain of 21 yards. And on that last play there, he's over 400 yards passing now.
You know what that generally means?
Success.
But yeah, that, and it means you really didn't miss opportunities. Usually very accurate. The ball's getting to the right place. Guys are making yardage after the catch to help you out that way. I mean, the whole team has picked it up. And don't forget, that means the offensive line has had to pass protect pretty well, too.
Yeah, everyone dialed in. So they're still at the original line of scrimmage here. 2nd down and 10. They come out here in the eye. Here's Tannehill. And this is incomplete with a clock showing just 3 seconds left.
It looked like they had something there, but I think that he was thinking about running with the football before he actually hauled it in, and that led to a big drop.
And it looks like we've got a dime set here defensively. 6 DBs in the game.
And that's the end of the game. Thank you guys for watching Madden 17 franchise mode. So, hey guys, thank you guys for watching. I'll see y'all later. Bye.